Hydrogen production today. Around 95% of hydrogen is produced from fossil fuel. This is why it is so heavily promoted by the petrochemical industry. It is seen by them as a way of preserving a hold over transport and other sectors which are today reliant on oil and natural gas. Hydrogen is not zero emission. Far from being a clean form of energy and zero emission, the hydrogen in use today is almost all the result of a process known as steam reforming, SMR. For every 1 tonne of hydrogen produced, up to 12 tonnes of greenhouse gas CO2 are released. In 2020, 87 million tonnes of hydrogen was produced. This equates to nearly 1,000 million tonnes of CO2. Surely carbon capture is the answer. Carbon capture and storage is often referenced in response to questions of CO2 emissions. It is many years, if ever, before this is at any scale, as CCS requires 25% more energy input for the same output. A 2019 study concluded that these plants were less effective than renewable energy. The inefficiency caused by CCS will increase the cost of electricity produced between 30 and 60%. As renewable energy sources are already the cheapest way to produce electricity, it's hard to justify investment in CCS. We need more than words. It is in the interest of powerful individuals, organisations and governments throughout the world to protect the revenue coming from the petrochemical industry. Although many words of support are given, these are often delaying tactics to stop or slow the transition away from fossil fuels. What about green hydrogen? In 2020, a small proportion, around 4% of all hydrogen produced, was made by the process of electrolysis. The hydrogen produced is known as green hydrogen, as the process does not require the use of fossil fuel. Green hydrogen uses. Many articles point to the growth of green hydrogen. This does have its place in replacing hydrogen from fossil fuels and replacing oil and gas in heavy industry, for example. Even the most optimistic forecasts state the price parity with SMR hydrogen is a few years away. Without proper taxation of carbon emissions, no incentive to reduce reliance on fossil fuels in the short term exists.